Hi, I'm Jordan Hansen. I'm from Cobalt Intelligence. Today we're going to talk about South Carolina. I'm moving my mic. Sorry if it's loud. We're going to go into South Carolina. We're going to talk about the Secretary of State. We're going to show you how to use their website, this like South Carolina website, how to do business searches there. And then we're going to talk about how to get that data via API. So you can search in an automated fashion. You can integrate it into your software. We'll go through our portal. We'll go through Postman, and then finally a JavaScript SDK. All right, now we're going to just walk through it. Okay, first, this is our website, and we're just going to show the fields available. The key ones that we normally highlight are things like officer information, organization documents. No entity ID is really weird for South Carolina, for a state anyway. Pretty much every state has some kind of entity ID, so it's odd, notable. Anyway, there's no entity ID here. All right, this is the South Carolina website. We're going to search here. I'm going to search for contains. And I'm just going to type in pizza here. Now, right here, there's no CAPTCHA, but I think a CAPTCHA often pops up. You may not notice it if you're manually searching, but it does slow us down. I'm pretty sure if my memory is serving correctly. This one looks like a perfect one. I love pizza and I like pasta as well. I'll copy that because we're going to use it. Look, no entity ID. There's no ID here. There's nothing to identify. I'm kind of curious, what do we have in here? Some GUID in the URL. See that? But no entity ID. We do have, no, we don't have this, and we don't have officers. So as you can see, no officers, no documents. We do have a status at least. We can say the status and what state they came from. All right, now we're going to go over here to the Cobalt Intelligence portal. Go right there. Go submit. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this has a CAPTCHA when we scrape it, which makes it take a lot longer. It could push upward to a minute. So we may get a retry ID here. It's going to try right now to get it in about 20 seconds. And if it doesn't get it in 20 seconds, it's going to give us a retry ID, and then we can use that to search. So let's see what happens here. Yep, there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to fast forward this video. So we will fast forward starting now. And done. See, that wasn't so bad. Pretty quick. We went through there. We just use this retry ID until it's complete, and then we continue on. All right, now we're going to go to Postman. All right, I want to make sure to get this over here. So this is what your URL is going to look like in Postman. When you're using this in your code, you should, I'm going to start this. It's going to take a little bit of time. You should encode the URL just in case there's any ampersands. We want to make sure those aren't breaking your URL. Then your header is going to have your API key. You're going to say x-API-key, and then the API key over here. Okay, look, that was a lot faster that time. That's good. So there's Postman. That's how it works in here. Now let's just keep that and go over to the SDK. I'm going to make this full screen so it's a little better. Oh, what did I just do? I want it to go like this. Put this right in here. I'll talk about how to use this SDK right now. All right, so the SDK over here, we're going to say new SOS API. We're going to import this SOS API. We pass in the dev environment. Not that that matters to you, but we pass in an API key here, and then we go SOS API.get business details. We pass in things we want, like the business name and the state. Those are required. And then these are other options. So in this one, I'm going to ask for a screenshot. And you can also filter by street, city, zip, all that information. So you can see how it's coming back now. It's working on. The cool thing about this is it'll handle the retry. You saw before where I had that retry ID. This will handle that automatically. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward at this point. And all done. There we go. See all that data we get there? That's great, isn't it? Look. And we get a screenshot as well, and that's what we're going to look at. Right there. Let's open it up. And there we go. Our screenshot proving we went to there. So you can put that in your file, and you can use that when you're trying to show your due diligence. Now, that is it for South Carolina. I'm Jordan Hansen, and I'm signing off. If this video was helpful at all, you should subscribe. You should like it, and then hopefully you can see more of this great content. We can teach you about how to do great web scraping stuff. Leave comments if you have any questions. This is Jordan signing off.